Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with Channel Disturbance, and you are looking at an SU-14-2, the Tier 8 Soviet SPG, and we're on the north spawn of Serene Coast. Now, the name of the commander of this vehicle is entilzhar. Now, I think if you're a fan of Babylon 5, and I happen to be, you'll know that entilzhar is the name given to the leader of the Rangers, the person, or rather the head of the Minbari, well, not Minbari nation or confederation, but he's actually the Valen, their greatest leader. Well, entilzhar is normally the title given to the head of the Rangers. Anyway, that apart, this is World of Tanks. And entilzhar's taking the SU-14-2, which is known as the school bus by people who love this Arty, and known as the scum bus by all those people who hate it. Because it has got quite a good gun. It's got either the 152mm howitzer, or it's got the 2.203mm howitzer, the B4. So let's have a look and see how entilzhar does. He's got a couple of targets, a Lorraine 40T and Object 430. Now they're all going to slow down because they've suddenly met the defenders, and he's got a round in there and hit the Object 416 straight away. Oh, but he's been counter-batteried by the enemy M40, M43, so he needs to get out of there because the enemy will have worked out that yes, they did hit the target, and he was in a rather obvious place to fire from, I'm afraid. So it's not really surprising that he got hit. Still working off the stun, but he can fire from the middle of the cap, and so long as he keeps relocating, he should be okay. Okay, he's aiming right at the back because he thinks the enemy Arty was over there, so he's looking for the tracer. Oh, he's got him! Ha! He returned the favour. He took out the enemy M40, M43, but he didn't miss. He got it bang on the money. So that's a really good shot. That's a help. Now he's not going to have to worry about counter battery because he's the only Arty left in the game. So he doesn't have to relocate now. He's quite happy to sit here and blast the enemy. He's got a 35.3 second reload on this particular howitzer. He's aiming for that IS-7 in the pass, rounds out. Direct hit, 259 hit points, loads of stun assist already. Normally the reload on this particular Arty would be 46 seconds. But that's without any anything extra. He's obviously got a vents and a rammer and a gun laying drive and a very good crew. And if he's got BIA and everything, that's certainly helping because his reload time is about 10 seconds faster than it should normally be. And he's still going for that IS-7. He's snatched another 121 hit points from him, but I think he wants this T26E5 now, which is just hovering on the edge there, which is a very dangerous move because there is a steep drop off there. If he goes into the water and he gets it too far over the drop off, he will fall off the edge of that cliff and go diving. Now I know somebody, a famous streamer, who actually wasn't watching where he went, and he actually drove a Jaeger into the water, and he went swimming, he went diving, and unfortunately there was no way of getting him back out again. It was rather funny because he wasn't paying attention to what he was doing. He was actually dancing to some music, and he just drove straight into the water. Okay, I won't mention his name, but we all know who he is, and we still love him. Okay, almost reloaded. That T26 has not got much in the way of hit points. A splash would be enough to kill him. He's loaded. Rounds out. Oh God, that RNG really hurt him there because it fell short. It really fell short. Oh, he's going very close to the edge, that T26. He's hoping that the water will actually protect him. If he's not careful, he will fall off and drown. There he is. Oh, he's actually come up now. Oh, and he's out the game. Yep, the T10 ended his game pretty promptly. Okay, round out on the E75. Direct hit, 351. Good shot. There's a Death Star that's helping him defend. You can see the IS-7 down in that pass. He's side on to entilzhar at the moment, so he can certainly put a round right into the side of him. Direct hit. Oh, look at that. The yellow mark is on the engine deck. Right at the back. Well, right on the side of the tank at the back. That must have affected his engine. Must have. He can't be a happy bunny, that IS-7 driver. He's lost half his hit points. But he is sitting there in a pass where it can be hit by Arty, and if you're being hit by Arty repeatedly, the answer is go somewhere else, because obviously you're in the wrong place. That's the only help I will give to non-Arty players. If you get hit by Arty repeatedly, go somewhere else. It means you're in the wrong place. Okay, E75, about to get a shell. He's got a bit of a red line there because he was actually intersecting the ground. Red line. Now that Death Star is pushing that E75 back, but the IS-7's moving up. Oh, this is difficult because well, the Death Star got the E75, but somebody else got the Death Star. Conqueror got the Death Star. T10 against the IS-7. Ooh, this is going to be awkward. There's the Conqueror. Okay, it's the one who ended the Death Star. They just lost the T10, so there's really nothing except another T10 between entilzhar and that IS-7, so he needs him to swing round. It looks to me like the Leopard prototype over on the west side of the map has understood the situation, and he looks to be returning to the cap to help. I hope that he actually comes the direct route, or is he... No, it looks like he's actually... No, he is coming. And entilzhar's moving west as much as he can. He needs to get over to the other side of the map, because from there he can engage both the 704 and the IS-7 and Conqueror as they approach the cap. The trouble with the school bus is it's pretty slow. In fact, very slow. Even though he's got an engine horsepower of 500 horsepower, he really has got very, very limited speed indeed. 30 kilometers an hour, that's all he can do, and 8 kilometers per hour in reverse, so it's a very slow vehicle. Okay, the IS-7's coming up. He's being hit already. I think he's being hit by the T10, but he's lined him up for a shotgun. He's going to do him in the side the moment he appears. Line him up. Oh, well, he stunned him. Unfortunately, he didn't kill him, so he's going to have to get around that rock as quickly as he can. But the IS-7 has met his doom at the hands of the T10, so that stun worked. But we know there's a Conqueror somewhere around. Okay, entilzhar's got 2 rounds of premium left. He's loaded one of them. He's reluctant to poke out a little too far, just in case the Conqueror is looking in this direction. Now I suspect that the Conqueror is actually possibly in grid square D9 or just over on the peninsula. No, it's 3 against 3. But on the whole, I would say that entilzhar's team have the advantage. They do have a Unicum, whereas the other team do not. The other team are inexperienced players, but they've got two experienced players. The T10 and the Leopard prototype are both very experienced players. There's the Ferdinand, and he's close, and there's the Object 704. The Ferdinand is much closer. Unfortunately the buildings are in the way, but he's got a green line there, and can he hit him? He's got no aiming reticle. But I don't think that mattered because the Ferdinand was taken out by the T10. Okay, so he's going to aim for the 704. Can he put a round into him, stun him, and then assist the other two tanks to take him out? If they can, that just leaves the Conqueror. There's the 704. Now, up to you, entilzhar. In Valen's name, bang! 217 hit points. We've got one. And there's the Conqueror. We know where the Conqueror is. He's in the cap. And the Object 704 has been taken out, and the other two team members are streaming over here to get to the cap in time. They don't need to speed up because the thing is, if they leave it until he gets to 70, at least one of them can take away a defender's medal. But no, I think they want to end this battle as soon as they can. So entilzhar is going to come up behind the Conqueror, whilst the other two come in from the other side, and hopefully he'll shotgun him with a premium round right in his back using the school bus, which is quite funny if you think, because it's a huge beast of an SPG. Okay, here he goes. Oh, it's like watching a snail. But he's going to come up right behind that Conqueror, who is totally unaware that he is being targeted. Aim low, aim low. That's it. That's it. And lovely one right in the rear. Surprise butt sex of the best kind. 300 hit points, and he wins the battle. And gets a win 8 of 2,375. Very nice indeed. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's a first class tanker for entilzhar in the SU-14-2. He also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 10 in that battle. If we have a look at the team score, well, he came third on damage with 2,290 hit points. He was beaten by the Leopard prototype and the T10, but they did work rather hard, and they are considerably better players, obviously. Or rather, they are Super Unicum, or one of them was a Super Unicum. When it came to kills, well, he came joint second with 2 kills. And when it came to base XP, well, he was third with 1,109 experience points. That's pretty good. He fired 11 rounds, got 5 direct hits, 5 penetration and 6 splash damage. Did damage of 2,290 hit points, of which 1,990 were at more than 300 meters. Obviously, the difference is where he actually ended the battle by shooting that Conqueror in the butt. He received 1 hit as a result of splash damage. The M40 put that shell near him, but didn't kill him off. But he did certainly make sure of that M40 by finishing him off. He hit 8 of the enemy, but killed 2 of them. He did 1,733 hit points of stun damage off 9 stuns, and he managed to end or get 9 defense points on the cap. On a premium count, he earned 49,178 credits, and after repair, ammunition resupply, and his consumables, because remember, he did fire a lot of premium ammo, or rather a lot, he did fire some premium ammo, and it is expensive. He still had 15,427 credits spare at the end of the battle. So it shows how you can be profitable even if you play with premium ammo. He received 1,664 base XP on a premium account, which is times 1.5. And he got a personal reserves bonus as well. So he took away 3,927 experience points. So yes, that was quite a surprise. Not only a surprise of actually being counter-batteried by the M40, M43, but a surprise to the Conqueror that he wasn't really paying attention to what was behind him. This huge school bus was actually about to put a 203mm howitzer right into his butt. So, well done, entilzhar. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. And hopefully it'll be your replay I'll be featuring in our next video.